So who's gonna do the intro? We did the intro the other time. So Ed, you do the intro, even though
I don't
you
even know
have
what
no
this
idea
is.
what this is.
We're answering questions for patrons. Hi, I'm Ed. I own this operation and do none of the work. Just crazy because I'm always like capitalism bad, and here I am doing it. No, because I'm not taking any of the profit, so I think that's
Yeah, that's fair.
justifiable.
Just pay the bills.
In practice, with none of the benefits.
Yeah, so welcome
Best.
to the second edition of the Patreon Q&A podcast, where we receive questions from our subscribers and answer them in hopefully as much detail as possible, while also making the show viable and interesting to listen to. With me today are Ed Gallo, the founder, the head honcho. That
Not
is
the founder.
the out of touch Jewish founder of the fight side.
Still not the
The,
founder.
the CEO of the Blade.
And Fenio, who you may know for his detailed pay-per-view previews that he puts up, and the video breakdowns that he did and does for the fight side, and me, Iggy, the host of Tengridome, the resident alcoholic and angry man. Anyway,
The war guy.
Yeah, the war guy, the guy who can't shut up about wars. Just his favorite topic.
Yes, get
Wars all
over
over
it.
the place. I love talking about them.
Yeah, just get over it.
That was
Anyway,
like a whole year ago.
so we received a whole bunch of questions from our Discord subscribers. You can join our if you want to shoot us a question, you should subscribe to our Patreon, gain access to all sorts of content, and then if you're so inclined, just join the Discord. There's like lots of interesting people in there. We constantly have cool discussions going on. And yeah, these questions are, well, these are our subscriber questions, and they're all very interesting. People have interesting questions. And so hopefully this will lead to some interesting discussions as well. Anyway, so let's just start without faffing about too much. Anyway, so Val asks if Alexei Kunchenko had Vale Tudo rules to work with, would he be champion right now? No.
I guess we should define first who Kunchenko is and also what are Vale Tudo rules.
True.
Kunchenko is a Russian fighter. He's like low output. He's similar to that guy King of Kung Fu, but the main difference, yeah, but the main difference is that he's hot. He's like, yeah, he's like hot. That's
yeah. If you're not familiar with Kunchenko, he had like a bunch of UFC fights and then got cut because he would just not get anything going until like the third round because he takes so much to. It takes so much time for him to start actually doing things, and so he got not robbed. It's just that he never really got the chance to actually like showcase what he's good at, and so he got.
He robbed Thiago Alves. He lost that fight.
But Sriram insists that Burns robbed him.
I mean, yeah, like all fighters exist on a scale of like on my personal scale, there's like a two-man fighter, like a me fighter, and there's like a Sriram fighter, and Kunchenko sits firmly on the other end of that scale. Because he doesn't win fights.
I think if they fight ugly, but they're effective in some way that he enjoys, Jerome likes that. But I freaking hate low volume fighters and people who their style is just like ugly and they like don't do things. So I hate him. So I'm the wrong person to ask here. I'm not
talking about like talking about guys that don't do anything and fight ugly, and not even Sriram likes. This guy lost a decision to Sadi Bosai. He's like the worst fighter of all time.
Like 30 pounds too heavy for his division.
The whole skill set of Sai is being a middleweight, nothing else.
Did he win PFL this year?
Sai, I think.
That's awesome.
I mean, when people say that PFL doesn't have a middleweight division, they're lying.
It's their welterweight division.
Yeah, but
They haven't
anyway,
moved.
but
Vale
Sai
Tudo.
turns it into. Okay, so Vale, what are Vale Tudo fights? Are we saying like no time limits?
Yeah, I feel like he's alluding to time limits because it wouldn't make sense if it was like soccer kicks and knees. Like I don't think that would have any
Yeah,
difference on
that would not
Kunchenko
have
winning or
any
not.
bearing on his performance at all because he
I think it's
doesn't do
about
that.
time
So,
limits. Yeah.
so soccer kicks, no time limits, and G chokes.
Were headbutts allowed in Vale Tudo? I can't actually
Yeah.
recall. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Does he?
because his opponents would also be fighting with no time limit, so it would
How
change the
big?
fight too.
How big is his
Yeah.
head?
His head. I don't know. But no, I think Kunchenko, I think the issue with him was that, like a lot of, fighters from the Caucasus in that region, is we didn't find, I mean, speaking for myself, we didn't really get to see him against actually really good fighters. Not even really good. See him against fighters that like we have a good measuring stick for until probably past prime. And that might have contributed to him doing nothing. And if you go back and watch his earlier fights, he does do more stuff, which is why these guys like him, is because they went back and watched his non-UFC fights and found things they liked from that, not because he really did anything in the UFC that people appreciated. Because even like in the third rounds where he kind of did something sometimes, there was like some stuff that was interesting, but I'm not going to like a guy just because he did a couple things in one round for like two
Yeah.
fights.
That's what Threem does. Threem says you do some stuff and then he just latches onto you.
Kunchenko is the kind of guy that hypes you when you see his highlight reel, because he has like very cool knockouts and these cool moments, and then you watch him and he doesn't do anything ever.
Nope.
It's kind of like
and never delivers with the highlight.
He's almost like a very exaggerated version of like Hakeem Dawodu in that sense. because like like a couple times.
Is this paywall?
Yeah. No.
Is this okay?
No, this is going up.
Okay, yeah, you're safe, Jack Slack, for now.
I mean, you can shit talk him. Do you think he'll actually listen to this? Do you think Jack Slack actually listens to any of the stuff that we put out? I mean, he listened to that interview I've taken from Nate Quarry, I guess. So that's that. But
anyway, next question.